I'll confess, there was a time many years ago, a decade and a half ago, I had an opening. I rejected it. I didn't want to be a policeman. I'm sure many Nigerian youths at that time probably didn't want to, but now, how deep did I go into the police? I went through the eyes of others. There's no way you can be an outsider and know it as well as an insider. I do not claim omniscience over police affairs. I just spoke with those who were insiders, read accounts of those who were insiders. That's as well as I. But well, I try to look at it from, or try to present a distinctive picture. Of course, there will be stories that the public is aware of, but you're trying to look for something different. Of course, I won't tell you what I feel is different, but I think I looked for distinctive stories, and I'm sure when you pick up a copy, you'll find that there are some distinct stories. Um, am I sure I'm creative, especially when people might know where you are going? I suppose that encapsulates the question. I hope I am. I hope I am. Like, I think it's the job of the literary critic to confirm or deny that. Um, I've had some comments about the book. Some of them fair, some of them not so fair, some of them outrightly negative. It's a fact of creativity. Different people will perceive your work differently. I've come to that reality. I came to it long ago. My first work was published in 2011. So initially, when you receive criticism, it's a natural human instinct. Come on, why? But with time, you learn to absorb negative perceptions of your work. Am I afraid of being bashed? No, of course not. Do I suffer any kind of complex? I often say this: I will not be responsible for the comments or the actions of fictional characters in my work. These are two policemen who have had they're at certain levels. They are both intelligent men. When you pick up a copy, you see that they have this back and forth arguments about. There's this stereotypical. We have these stereotypes in our minds when we think of the Nigerian policeman: unintelligent, unkempt, someone who is not very highly attuned to the goings on in the world. But it's not true. In the course of researching it, I had access to Louis Elliott House. By coincidence, during my day job, I was able to interact with, guys who could be anywhere. They're smart guys, they use smartphones like you and I. They use the internet like you and I. They are just as normal as any Nigerian youth or can be. So it's not like it's a complex. There are people who feel that, yes, of course, even you see it. I'll give an instance. Sorry to digress. I went for a book reading somewhere, and I was walking to a gate. I walked up to the gate man who was supposed to let me into the venue, and his countenance was so, this like mean countenance. But the moment there was a white person walking behind me, and when he saw him, his countenance, as in his facade, just lit up. You understand? It became so, what's the word now? I'm struggling to find the word.
Receptive.
Accommodating, or you get the idea of what I'm saying. And we even sometimes we do it unknowingly. You find yourself being more receptive. Like I remember there's this the author of the editor of Nelson Publishers. I've forgotten his name. He said Nigerians hate themselves. I mean, Nigerians love outsiders. It's themselves they hate. So it's the fact of life. That's the way it is. Am I trying to point out that the police is the worst? No, ma. I'm trying to write about Nigeria as it is. The book was set in 2011. For me, 2011 was a milestone year for me. I moved in to Abuja sometime in the last quarter of 2010. So I found myself I'd lived most of my life, I'd been in the West, although I lived in South Nigeria, I lived in Northern Nigeria, but Abuja was particularly fascinating, and I felt like it would be good to document the city. And I felt like documenting the city through, of course, the most ubiquitous profession in the city. Police, you have to interact with a policeman one way or the other. If you are driving, if you are in traffic, whether you are driving or not, there's a police person controlling traffic. You are going to interact with one at least once a day, knowingly or unknowingly, directly or indirectly. Were there areas that I covered up? The novel contains, because it's 2011, this is the advance. At the time, the nation woke up to the reality of Boko Haram. I think that was the year that the Boko Haram group bombed the police headquarters. 2000, those of us who remember. There's allusions to that in the book. I was able to interact with IDPs. I have a very good friend of mine who's from Borno, he had, people, his house was like, how shall we describe it? A watering hole for displaced people. So they would come in, they would give stories. So I would pick up on some of those stories, weave them up into my narrative. There were some things that I had to, just hold back. In retrospect, I feel I should have, but I felt just, but it's all there. It's there. What is necessary is there. But then one regret I have is I wrote it through the eyes of policemen. If I'd been, I didn't encounter police women as much as I encountered policemen. I wish I had done more with police women. But who knows, in the future I just might.
Thank you very much, Bolaji. Thank you.